Good morning, everybody. You are currently listening to a Tall Girls podcast hosted by a tall girl named India. Before I get into today's Tall Girls Podmas episode, make sure you are following me on my socials at a Tall Girls Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest so that you can stay up to date on the latest podcast episodes and check out some super cool, super relatable tall girl content. Also, underneath that link in the description, I will be leaving a link to leave me a review. Leave me a review letting me know how tall you are and what you think of this podcast and what you think of the tall life in general. I'm so excited and happy to read everybody's thoughts and comments and stuff like that. So feel free to just lay it all on me. Anyways, welcome back yet again to a Tall Girls Podmas. Basically, kind of similar to Vlogmas, except without the videos with this podcast, and we're not trying to do it every day, okay? I'm sorry. I absolutely love making these episodes for you guys. I absolutely love talking to you guys, but I physically cannot do it every single day, okay? I'm a college student. I'm also in the middle of final season, and it's just a big no. It's just a big fat no from me. I'm in final season. I literally had to make a whole website in 2 days and turn that in. I had to do a whole video project in 1 day and turn that in. I had to write a whole essay by, this coming Friday. So by the time this episode is up, I already had to turn it in over the weekend and present that project. And not to mention, I do have like 3 presentations this week. And I have to study for a finance final. Oh my gosh. If you're not in college and you're thinking about taking finance in college, I really do wish you the best of luck because, I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own interests. Everybody has their own strengths. Finance is not my strength. I cannot with finance. I don't want to look at finance. I don't want to deal with finance, but it's almost over. And she said that the test was going to be in person. The final was going to be in person. And I was like, oh, hell no. Not to mention, I have a very bad rep with in-person finals. The last time I had a final in person, I did a story time on that way long ago. This was like over a year ago. Last time I did that, this one fool was like, oh my gosh, you're so much taller than I imagined. Like, dude, you've never seen me on camera like that. Like, he has, but not often. It was just a really weird thing to say. So I think it's just because you go there and you see people that were not, well, that was an online class before and they just happened to have an in-person final. But this class was in person. So you just go there and you happen to see people that have not shown up to the class at all. It'll just be really, really weird. But why am I talking about this? Because it's final season. I'm pretty sure it's final season. If you're in school right now, it's probably getting towards that time where you have to take a bunch of exams, do a bunch of reports and stuff like that, no matter what grade you're in. So I really do wish you the best of luck. How did I get to this point again? Yes, I was talking about Podmas, and I'm not doing an episode every day. I'm going to try to do at least 2 episodes a week. It may only be 2 episodes a week. But if I could throw in like a third or a fourth one that's like a couple minutes, I will definitely do that for you guys. Especially, I'm going to be going back outside. Well, I've been outside, but I'm going to be doing things holiday related. And I'd love to, include you guys into the festivities and stuff. But yes, Podmas is basically just a couple episodes per week leading up to the holiday season. And then after the holiday season, it just gets back to being boring again. Just let me stop. This podcast is not boring. I assure you of that. Anyways, I am just rambling. What is the point of today's episode? As you could probably tell by the title, it is Christmas gift ideas for tall people. Not just tall women, not just tall girls. Obviously, I'm going to be kind of making it tall girl related because a lot of the people that listen to this podcast are tall girls and I happen to be a tall girl. So we could just all relate to it, but tall people in general because, tall girls may have tall friends, girl or guy, or whatever gender or whatever they like to identify as. So we're trying to keep it collective. Tall person, tall people, tall humans. You know what I mean? So I think I did one of these last year and I don't know. The list was okay, I guess, but I feel like, see, that was before, I kind of blew up on Pinterest. Shout out to you if you're coming from Pinterest. That was before I blew up on Pinterest and people just started saying all of their thoughts in the comment section. So, some of these are actually inspired from Pinterest. Some of these I'm literally just looking up on the internet right now as we speak. And the first Christmas gift idea that I see for a tall girl is tall women's clothing. Yes, honestly. Like, I think for a girl in general, just buy her clothes. Because she's going to like it. It could even be socks. Socks. The most basic thing is something that we need the most. I really do need socks. And not just any socks. I need I don't even know. Because they be saying ankle socks. And I honestly thought ankle socks was socks that covered your ankle. But apparently ankle socks is socks that go below your ankle. And then you have the calf length socks that go above your... But they're not even calf length socks for me. Calf length? I don't know. Yeah, calf length socks or whatever that go past your ankle but don't really quite reach your knee. Those aren't even calf length. Like, they just cover my ankle and that's it. Like, they don't go anywhere else. I mean, where are they supposed to go? Their socks. But you know what I mean? It doesn't go up farther than that, much farther than that, as I should say. So I just thought that those socks were just ankle socks, but I was wrong. But yeah, when doing tall women's clothing, you don't even go to the mall. Don't even think to go to the mall. My parents used to do that. When they used to buy me clothes, now I had to tell them to stop buying me clothes. Like, if you want clothes, or what? If you want clothes, if you want me to have clothes, or if you want to buy me clothes, or just give me the money and I'll get the clothes myself. Because it's not necessarily a style type of thing. Like, how you have a specific style and your parents just don't know how to pick it out for that style. It's not necessarily that, because my wardrobe is kind of bland for the most part, if that makes sense. I just wear a lot of solid colors, a lot of black. I wear a lot of black, blue jeans, gray, blue. I don't even wear white. I may wear the occasional brown. I do like dark colors too. I have like a dark green, dark red, dark blue. Like, I don't stray too much from the basics, mainly because I'm tall, so I usually never really like the attention coming onto me. Plus, it hurts my eyes looking at too many things. Like, I don't need all of these logos and stuff like that, except, sparkles. But that's only when it's formal. If it's informal, if it's casual, no. But like 21st birthday, when that comes up, you already know I'm looking like a disco ball. I'm gonna probably keep you guys up to date with that because that's hilarious. Where to get 21st birthday dresses for tall women? That is extremely, extremely specific, because I don't think everybody here is going to be turning 21 soon. But yeah, back to the tall women's clothing. Just go online for it. I'm talking American Tall, Long Tall Sally, ASOS, even Boohoo. Honestly, I'm going to do an episode on that. I should probably do it next. Like, I'm probably going to do an episode on where to go holiday shopping for clothing for tall women. I should do that. Honestly, I should do a 2-parter. Fashion content creators who are tall to follow this holiday season, and where to get tall clothing from for holiday season. I just really need to get through this week, because this week is disgusting. I just need to get through this week, and then maybe I'll do 3 episodes next week. Who knows? I'll let y'all know. You will see soon. But yeah, definitely tall women's clothing, super hilarious. Now, as I'm scrolling through this list that I found on the internet, I see shower head extensions. I think I said this last year. So, I mean, yeah, you can get a shower head extension, but I'd like to add something else to it, because, there was this comment on one of my Pinterest posts. I think I was literally talking about shower heads in that post. And someone commented, yeah, maybe waterfall shower heads could work. Like, those are super nice and look super cool. Like, maybe those could work out better for us tall people. And I really thought, like, Waterfall shower heads look pretty cool. If you didn't know what a waterfall shower head is basically, it doesn't come like out of an angle on a wall. It comes from the ceiling. So it's just coming down, straight down from the ceiling. And whenever I see YouTubers and people on TikTokers and Instagrammers and stuff like that, like show themselves showering in their waterfall shower heads, I'm like, that would be pretty cool, because typically when you're tall, the ceiling is higher up. How much higher up? I don't know, because if you listen to my most recent story time, I did break the ceiling, and it's like the ceiling was not that high up. So, but nonetheless, it is above your head, and you could just place a waterfall shower head up there, and it could just come straight down. That could probably solve that tall girl, tall person problem with shower heads. So consider getting that for that special tall someone, a waterfall shower head. How would that work? I don't know, because I don't know if you have to redo the pipes, redo walls, take stuff out, put stuff in. I'm not thinking that far. I'm just giving you food for thought. Good ideas for Christmas gifts for tall people, for tall girls, yeah. Anyways, I'm seeing extra wide clothes hangers. Oh, okay. So it says that because tall people have wider shoulders. That may not even necessarily be the case. Like, yeah, I do have wide shoulders myself, but is that really representative of the entire tall population? I don't think. Some people have short people. Some short people, some average height people have wide shoulders, and others don't. It really just depends on the person. But I mean, I think this should be, no. See, that's the thing. Especially if you wear clothes that are tighter, especially shirts that are tighter. I personally wear tops that are tighter. Do you really want to get extra wide clothing hangers? Because those could stretch those out, and it can just give a weird appearance. Like, I like to call it hanger bumps, where you can see where the hanger, I guess, ended on the shirt, and the shirt has been there so long that looks like a literal bump on your shoulder, but it's not you yourself that has the bump. It's just that the shirt is stretched out in that one particular area. It just looks like it has a bump. So I don't know about that one. Yeah, let's scratch that. Extra long yoga mat. Yes. See, I'm a big advocate for, especially if you're tall, you have long limbs, stretching, yoga-ing. I don't know why I use that word, but we're just going to roll with it, yoga-ing, and all that good stuff. Just moving your body and making sure that you're stretching, because honestly, it's very important when you're tall to do that, because if you stay sedentary, if you stay seated for extended periods of time, you will feel a lot of pain, especially when you're in these non-tall friendly desks, non-tall friendly chairs and stuff like that. The pain adds up over time, and the older you get, it's just gonna get worse. So I'm a big advocate for doing yoga and stuff like that. So honestly, this can serve as a reminder to do yoga. Practice some self-care. It's not just all about the physical, it's also about mental, relaxing your mind while improving your posture and reducing back pain. So I would definitely say extra long yoga mats is a big plus. Reminder that you need to stretch and move your body while also taking care of your mind. So definitely, honestly, I feel like you could probably find that on Amazon. You can find almost anything on Amazon. So extra long yoga mats, big plus. Extra long skipping rope right underneath that. I cannot stress this enough. The amount of times that I would get hit in the shin with a jump rope. Oh my gosh. It hurts so much. It stings. It stings so much. And it's one of those things that stay there for like 20 minutes. And you have to like lay down on the floor and just contemplate your life decisions. So if you're a gym girly, a tall girly that goes to the gym, a gym tall girly, I don't even know what I'm saying. If you know one of those or you are one yourself, get yourself or that person an extra long jump rope, because I have to tell you, like, jumping rope and then it hits your shin because it's too short, or you have to over exaggerate your jumps, meaning bend your knees while it's too much. Especially when you want to go fast, it's too much. So honestly, that just shows that you're thinking about that person and you're thinking about their tall problems and you want them to feel better, feel good, all that good stuff. That's a very thoughtful gift, so I would definitely recommend that. And of course, lastly but not leastly, is just tall people merch, you know? The funny stuff. The mugs that say, yeah, every tall girl needs a short friend, or I don't play basketball with like a giraffe on it, or maybe, nope, the weather isn't different up here, water bottle. Stuff like that. That's honestly hilarious. Personally, I feel like I would probably get mad. I would be like, what is this? This is useless. But then it's not useless because everybody could use a hoodie. Everybody could use a mug. Everybody could use a water bottle. It just happens to say stuff on it about being tall. And you know what? Being tall is part of our personality. Being tall is not our entire lives, of course. But being tall is part of our personality. So, you know, why not spice it up a little bit? Get some tall merch and stuff like that. That's honestly hilarious. Which one of these gifts do you think is the best gift? I'm stuck between the waterfall shower head and the extra long yoga mat. But I also think that the extra long skipping rope, jump rope, or whatever is a pretty good idea. How long would the extra long skipping rope be, though? Usually your standard one is like 9. Is it 9 feet? I don't know. I get ones that are like 9 or 10 feet. I feel like they also have ones that are 6 feet. I know that back in the day when I was in gym class in like middle school and high school, they would have the jump ropes that are like 4 feet. They would tell us to jump rope with jump ropes that are so short. They're like 4 feet, 5 feet long. And I'm like, girl, I'm almost 6 feet tall. I can't use these. That's why I was talking about the stinging pain, because that happened so much back in the day. And I really think that these schools, so if you're a middle schooler and you're tall and you have those short jump ropes, I was in your position and I am so sorry. I am so sorry. You deserve so much better. Ask Santa Claus for an extra long skipping rope so you could just take that to gym with you and save yourself all of the pain, because it is not worth it. It is not worth it. Anyways, this episode ran much longer than I thought it was going to run. But yeah, these are just a few Christmas gift ideas for us tall girls, us tall people. Should you take this to heart? I don't know. It depends on the person. Honestly, I intended for this to be funny, but once I saw the yoga mat and jumping rope, I was like, hell yeah, like actually do this. But what are some Christmas gift ideas that you guys have? Do you have a list? And, you know, share with me on my socials at a Tall Girls Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Send it to me. Send it in the, not send it, I mean, you could type it out in the comments, stuff like that. Let me know. I'm curious what people want for Christmas. Should I say what I want for Christmas? I don't even know what I want for Christmas. I just want a lot of sleep for Christmas. That's on my list. I don't know. I usually don't want much of anything because I just want to get to, wait, okay, there's something specific. So I am a musician. I play the bass clarinet, and I want to start taking my instrument to school so I can play, because I'm part of the music club and I want to play for these people. That's a whole other thing. Difficulties, embarrassments. Honestly, I'm probably going to do a tall girl chats on this. There's so much I need to unpack and get off of my chest about that place. But oh my gosh, hopefully nobody that's from that club listened to that part. Fingers crossed. Well, I mean, it's not like it's bad. I don't know. I just have a lot of social anxiety right now. So I just, like, things get awkward, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so I play the bass clarinet and I want to start taking my instrument to the school, but I have to commute for an hour and a half. And My case, the current case that I have, is not built for that. Like, it just has a handle. It doesn't have a strap, so I could carry it like on my shoulders or my back. So it will be extremely uncomfortable to have and carry and walk with for extended periods of time. So I am going to get myself a gig case for a bass cleaner. $130. Ugh, it is so expensive, but I am willing to make the investment. It is Christmas, and you know what? I deserve a little Christmas present, and I'm gonna get myself a single body ProTech bass clarinet case. That is definitely on my list. I'm not even waiting for Santa Claus to get it. I'm gonna get it myself. Point blank, period. But yeah, I said I was gonna end this episode, and I'm trying to end it. Let me end it. Whoa, let me end it. Let me end this episode, not it, like life in general. Oh my gosh, that got really, really dark really, really quickly. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to the end. If you have any other ideas for Christmas episodes, oh yeah, I mean, if you have any ideas for Christmas episodes, holiday episodes, let me know. I was gonna say Christmas gift ideas, Christmas episodes, let me know. You can hit me up, you can leave a review, you can leave it in the comments. I try to check my comments almost every day now, and yeah, just let me know. And happy holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate, and I will see you in the next episode of A Tall Girl's Podmas. Good night and goodbye.